This week on the Sequoyah Scribe Newscast, we take a look at Sevier Middle School's new lunch schedule.
Joshua reports about the Scholastic Book Fair that recently took place in the Sevier Library and Media Center.
And in our sports segment, Gabriel and Logan meet Sevier's new athletic director, Marty Moore.
All this and more is coming up on SSN.
Good morning, Sevier Middle. My name is Elizabeth.
And I'm Alison. Welcome to this week's episode of the Sequoyah Scribe Newscast.
This school year, Sevier's principal, Holly Flora, has made several changes. One of these changes is a new lunch schedule. Alison and Keeley filed this report.
2015-2016 school year has started with some new changes. One of these changes has been the new lunch schedule. Holly Flora explains why these changes were made.
We're very concerned about the large numbers of students who were in our cafeteria at once, and we wanted to make sure that we were creating the safest environment both at lunch and in the hallway for transition. And so we felt like reducing the number of students who ate lunch at one time was the best decision.
The teachers at John Sevier Middle School have positive views of the new lunch schedule.
Definitely the new lunch schedule, because once again you have time to eat your lunch.
I personally love the new lunch schedule. I love the 20 minutes of reading block, and I think it makes our students a whole lot more calm when they come back in from lunch.
I really love the new lunch schedule. I think it offers extra time for students to read, which is going to be important for their future. And also I think it helps the administrators in the cafeteria keep a little control because you don't have as many kids. So I think it's a win-win for both students and administrators and teachers, because I love to read also. So I enjoy my 20 minutes of reading a day.
The students of JSMS have mixed emotions about the new lunch schedule.
You know, I think that students seem to be very pleased about the orderly nature that is in the lunchroom this year. I know that some students have voiced that they miss seeing friends that might be in another lunch period, and we've really listened to that suggestion, and what we may do at the semester change is kind of switch up which classes are paired with which in the cafeteria so that students can see other people at lunch.
I hate it because I don't have any classes with any friends, and lunch was like the only time we got to hang out with our friends and talk to them, and now that they changed it, I barely get to see my friends all day. So
I think that it's good time-wise, except for we can't sit with all our friends, so it's kind of sad.
I like it because it's quieter in the lunchroom.
Reporting for SSN, this has been Allison and Keeley. Last week, the school boards of Kingsport, Bristol, and Sullivan County met at Northeast State to discuss what to do about the school buildings in the area. Kingsport City Schools is looking to buy North High School from Sullivan County for $20 million and turn it into the new Sevier Middle School by the year 2020.
In other matters, Dobbins-Bennett's Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, or JROTC Club, came to Sevier recently to discuss spreading the club to both Sevier and Robinson. Students in grades 6 through 8 will be able to participate. No announcement when this new club will begin has been made yet. The JROTC mission is to develop citizens of character dedicated to serving their nation and community.
The Sevier Middle School Yearbook Club is holding a cover design contest. Students can submit their designs to Nancy Weaver or Courtney Shelton, the club's advisors. The due date for all submissions is October 23rd. The winner will receive a free copy of the yearbook.
Sevier Middle School holds several fundraising events throughout the school year. The library's main fundraiser is the annual Scholastic Book Fair. Joshua and Alex filed this report.
The book fair is a shop that opens in the library every August. Students have differing opinions on the book fair.
I feel like it's a good chance for students to get a book and read it and get better at reading and have a better life and have a better chance of having a better future.
I like it because there are lots of new books that I can keep.
I feel that it's kind of useless considering that most people can't even buy a book.
Students attend the book fair for a multitude of reasons.
Because I wanted to get a book to be a better reader and not get bad grades. I wanted to be able to be a better student this year.
Because I have a wallet full of cash.
I was actually kind of forced to.
Students can agree that the best part of the book fair is the large amount of books.
My favorite part would have to be the the multiple, the variety of books.
The books and the cool erasers.
Just getting to come down and have fun and get the books I love and just have a lot of fun.
The least favorite part of the book fair is spending money.
Having to spend money.
Having to pay.
Every year, some books sell much better than others.
The two titles, I have them right here in my hand, Zodiac and A Night Divided. Both of these books were previewed in the DVD and that you probably watched in your language arts class, and these two books are the ones that are selling the best this school year.
The book fair makes a lot of money for the school, but what does it go towards?
The profits from the book fair we use to purchase new library books, and we also purchase some books for the language arts teachers to utilize in their classroom.
The book fair takes place at the beginning of the year, but why is this?
And we usually schedule that at the beginning of the school year so kids can get some reading materials in their hands, some exciting new titles to read. And that's just the way it's always been. So we've always kind of scheduled at the beginning of the school year.
While the book fair sells mostly books, it also sells other things, such as pens and erasers. Which of these makes the most cash?
It's probably more money from books because they cost more. But we make profit from the book fair on both books, and they have little things like pencils and erasers and things that you could use for school.
Reporting for SSN, this has been reporter Joshua with videographer Alex.
Last week featured plenty of sunny and pleasant days. What's in the forecast for this week? Gabriel is standing by in the Severe Weather Center with the answer.
Last week saw a lot of sunshine and mild temperatures with a little rain towards the end of the week. What will the weather be like this week? Good morning, I'm Gabriel. This week will start out with warm and partly cloudy. Temperatures on Monday will reach 82 degrees. Lows on Monday and Tuesday will be around the low 60s. Tuesday and Wednesday have a chance of rain. The temperature will stay in the high 70s and low 80s. On Thursday, the temperature will actually drop into the mid-70s. The rain should have moved out of the Tri-Cities completely by the end of the week, but a pop-up shower is possible. That's it for today's weather report. Now let's go back to the newscast studio.
At the start of the school year, math teacher and athletic director Aaron Gorley left Sevier Middle School for a new position at Dobbins-Bennett High School. Marty Moore has taken over as the new athletic director. Logan is standing by with the sports report.
The cross-country team has won a major competition. Good morning, Warriors. This is Logan with your Sevier sports report. The Sevier cross-country team participated in the Middle 8 Conference Championship on Tuesday at Warriors Path State Park. Each of the 4 teams have won first place in the competition. Sasha Neglia won first place for the girls and has been the conference champion for 3 years in a row. Last Tuesday, the football team faced off against Churchill. The junior varsity was unable to beat Churchill. The varsity team defeated Greenville for the 3rd victory of the season. This year, the athletic director, Aaron Gorley, left Sevier for DB High School. Marty Moore has become the Sevier's new athletic director. Gabriel and I have this story.
Most student athletes at John Sevier Middle School probably know that Marty Moore is the new athletic director.
The athletic director's biggest responsibilities include making sure every athlete is eligible to participate with the state of Tennessee. And what goes hand in hand with that, as most students know, are the physicals that they have to get every year. And I have to report all of those to the state. I have to turn in all the schedules to the state and deal with our finance manager, David Fry, with our school system to make sure all the coaches are getting paid and they are all getting the right pay scales and everything that they're supposed to get as a coach, and making sure that really just all the scheduling works smoothly.
Many students believe that this change will affect the athletic community.
I think it'll work good because he usually knows what he's doing most of the time in basketball and stuff, and so I think he'll know what he's doing and be able to treat the sport well.
Moore described why he applied for the job.
I've always been a big sports fan, and I've coached every year I've been at Sevier. 18 years. And so I enjoy getting to meet the kids in a different way other than the classroom. And a good example of that is this year as a basketball coach, I will be with that same group of kids for 3 straight years, and you get to know them in a much more personal way than you do in the classroom.
The new job of athletic director has made Moore much busier.
It doesn't affect me during the day in regards to the classroom, but there are other responsibilities that I've got to do as well as being athletic director and being a coach that often take time that I didn't used to have to worry about.
Reporting for SSN, this has been videographer Logan and reporter Gabriel.
On Tuesday, the cross-country team will participate in the TMSAA sectional tournament in Greenville, Tennessee. This is the state championship qualifying meet. The JSMS football team will take on Robinson Middle School at Dobbins Bennett High School on Tuesday. The game will start at 5 p.m. Girls basketball tryouts kick off this week for all 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Trials will take place on Monday and Wednesday, and next Monday from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. That's it for this week's Sevier Sports Report. Let's go back to the newscast studio.
This year's new lunch schedule has a lot of students talking. Elizabeth and Kristen hit the halls to find out how the students of Sevier feel about this issue.
Last year, Sevier Warriors had only one lunch in each grade. This year, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade each had their lunches split into 2 different times. Kristen and Elizabeth hit the halls to find out more.
I don't like it because you don't get to hang out with family and your friends. Because we have 2 different lunches.
Well, I think that you should only have one lunchtime, so where you can also with your friends, because we get to split apart and everything. And reading time, I just think it's a waste of time, because we should all be able to split our friends instead of being apart 2 lunches.
I like it, but I don't like it because most of my friends are in the first lunch and I'm in the second lunch.
Well, it's alright, but I think I like one lunch better because I can be with all my friends and I can talk to everybody, and reading's not my favorite thing to do, but it's alright.
Well, I have first lunch, and I think it's actually a good thing because even though we get short time, that just gives us time to relax. Then we come back and read and we get all calm again, so we can go to related arts.
I don't like it because I don't get to eat with all my friends and stuff.
It really doesn't make a difference because I get to see everybody anyway.
Oh, one lunch because well, you can't hang out with your friends, and I mean that's kind of just not fair. I mean, some people are in language arts and you're in math, and you can't have lunch with those people that are in language arts or whatever class.
If you'd like to tweet us more information, use the hashtag SSNHitsTheHalls. This has been Kristen and Elizabeth. Now, back to the newscast studio. That's it for this week's episode of the Sequoyah Scribe Newscast.
Next week, I visit a local business to learn more about how employees deal with language barriers at work.
Gary investigates the new Lunch Bunch event at Sevier Middle and how students feel about mixing it up during lunch.
And in sports, Keely and I sit down with 2 record-breaking Sevier athletes and discuss their plans for the upcoming sports seasons.
I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Allison. Have a great day. Have a great week, Sevier Middle.